Nerf.
Hey guys, welcome back. Hoping you're liking that freeze frame. I'm a bit of an artiste. Not really. Anyway, cheers. Welcome back. I'm Zane Truesdale here again, and I have Recreating a Classic Part 2, as you can tell by the title. Let's see, where were we? I can't remember where we left off, but let's carry on for where we were. I think I was putting the red on. I think that's pretty much about as far as I got, and I was going on about the stripes. So, we go to part 2. We'll now cut to the next progression video, and then we'll cut to the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and so on until we reach the end product, which I'm hoping that you will thoroughly enjoy as much as I do, and the fun I've had making it. I haven't put the adhesive letters on there though, as a quick note. I haven't put the adhesive letters on. If you think that they could do with some letters, then please comment, subscribe below, whichever you prefer. So now let's cut to that first part of the video, shall we, where we can see the Stars and Stripes, or rather the Star Spangled Shooter, being made. Okay, well here we are, we've got the red back on. The barrel is now completely red on both sides. I'm probably going to freehand a second coat to sort of like cover any kind of like detailing. I have gone a little bit over, so I'm going to fix that at some point. And we have the primer that is now red. I haven't done the handle yet. I'm probably going to wait. I might actually freehand that myself. Just take some really good care on that. So I've just got to touch up a little bit there, start putting on the white stripes, and any sort of like detailing bits I'm just going to sort of like freehand it and just touch it up. So let's now cut to the next part of the video, shall we? As you can see, I've started putting on the white stripes. This is what we've got so far. Obviously there's a lot of sellotape on there, so you can't exactly see what's going on. But the white is now going on, and we will probably pretty much like, cut to the primer being done at least, and then we'll probably do the barrel a little bit later on, and then obviously I'll focus on freehanding the handle before I start applying the stars, or touch up the blue first. Actually, I've got to do some of that. So I'll do the white stripes, then touch up the blue, then focus on the handle, then I can start putting the stars on for you guys. Hey guys, as you can obviously see that the white is going on here. I'm doing the barrel as we speak, and I'm using more of this acrylic paint I got from Hobbycraft. This stuff is absolutely amazing. It goes on beautifully, obviously, as I mentioned before, and it also dries really quickly. Now this is how the detail is looking on the primer after one stripe on here. And obviously there's a little bit of touching up doing here, which I'll freehand it. But look at that, that is much better detailing than it was last time on the old Stars and Stripes. That is absolutely perfect. I mean, personally I think this is going to top, this will top the shooting star? The Stars and Stripes. This is going to be a much better job. I mean, that is already starting to sort of like take place now, as you can see. So the next part of the video should be all the white bits done, other than the fact of this handle here, which we'll focus on later. But let's carry on with the next. Well, there we are. We've finally got things sorted out. There is the barrel, obviously. It's looking very good. The primer is looking okay as well. I do need to touch on the old details. I have touched up the blue as well. As you see, there's no paint all over it anymore. I'm going to finalise the detail with the primer and the barrel. Start focusing on the handle here, and then I'm going to start putting the stars on. Okay, well, I'm not really sure that you can see or not, but however, I have touched up a lot of the detail on this. I don't know if I can just try and move it more in the light. I've touched up a lot of the detail on the primer, so that's looking a lot more better. The barrel is looking a lot better as well, so it is now just focusing on the handle and then putting on the stars. Okay, now guys, I've actually decided not to do the whole red and white handle thing, because personally I think it looks stupid. So I'm going to keep it as is. I'm starting to put the stars on now. The reason that you can actually see it so much is because I've got this little super bright LED torch. Once I've actually done putting all the stars on, this will be epoxy puttied at the base of the gun there somewhere or other, so you know, you could use it at night time. But yes, the stars are going on now, and we should be able to pick this up later when it's all finished. Right, well, ignore the music in the background. I'm just having a bit of a go. Now obviously, as you can see, I've got most of the stars on. All this side is pretty much complete. I need to do this. I've done the important sort of star sections, but I've run out, so I do need to get another pack of stars, maybe 2. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to epoxy putty a little torch at the bottom here, so you can use it at night time. So we'll cut to that on. You're back. Welcome back. I'm here again. This is the end of Recreating a Classic. Now, as you can see, this is the old classic one right here. The old Stars and Stripes. notice I'm in my living room again, and with this whole little setup here. So this was the original thing. As you remember, all the detail was quite shocking. And this is the new one. Now, first impressions, probably going to be, it seems a little overstarred, but you know what, I like that. Stuck on my torch. It really didn't take that long to do, actually. If I put it into hours of labour, probably 20 hours, give or take, 24 maybe, depending on the time the paint dries. Obviously we've got the laser retina primer. The white is acrylic paint, actually. I've got a spray on acrylic paint which worked a lot better than the car paints, which was a bonus. I did sort of do some freehanding on the lines to try and make them as good as possible, which, you know, the detail's not perfect, but it's a lot better than that one, so I'm happy with that. The torch is a new torch. It is a 4 super bright LED Rolson torch. Works out quite nicely there. It also has some stars on here as well. I like the front, how you got the stars going up into here. I think that's pretty cool. Don't know if you can see that. Let's move a bit forward. One can hope. There is stars underneath the bottom, on the handle. Yeah, pretty much. There are stars as anywhere where I can get stars, so it probably is a little overstarred. But this is the Star Spangled Shooter. And with that, another Nerf gun is painted. Next please.